All right, this is SAT Prep. We're doing Test 1, Section 4. Katerina is a botanist studying the production of pears by two types of pear trees. She noticed that type A trees produce 20% more pears than type B trees. Based on Katerina's observation, if the type A trees produce 144 pears, how many pears did type B produce? Okay, so type A produced 20% more than type B, meaning that A, right, there's two ways to think about this. You can either think that it's 120% of B, or if your brain thinks a little bit differently, you can think it's B plus 20% more of B, which gets you the same answer, like either way you think about it, right? So now we're told that A is 144, so 144 equals 1.2 times B. I'm going to do 144 divided by 1.2, which I can put in a calculator, or I can notice that that's like dividing 144 by 12. But moving the decimal place, so it should be $1.20, but we can put it in the calculator to be sure. My bad. Again, no real reason to do the mental math when you're on a calculator section. I just kind of like doing mental math, and my answer is a 120, right? Another way to do that, right? So let's say your brain was like, hey, I don't get that. That's fine. You could say, hey, what if this was B? Well, then you could multiply by 1.2 and get what A would be, and you could see which of these answers would give you the correct A, right? So like if you didn't want to solve, you could say, oh, let's take the B answer, right, and multiply it by 20%. This would be a 138. I'm not supposed to get a 138. I'm supposed to get a 144, so it's not A. And you could do the same thing, right? You could, in fact, you could actually make your calculator. So you can see this is 144. You could actually make a program in your calculator, or you could just make y equals this thing and then use a table. But you can see, and I'm going to walk through even though I don't have to, you can see that only one of them would give me the right answer for A, right? So this is 148.8, which is definitely not right, right? And then 173 times the 1.2, and there's a 207.6. So again, there's different ways to get to the same spot, right? Like you can get to B a couple different ways. Guessing and checking by plugging in is totally an option.